As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. Well, the time has finally arrived after weeks of anticipation, so thanks for joining us at the Super Bowl. This figures to be a great one as the Eagles match up against the Steelers. And here they come, John. The start of this year's Super Bowl is just minutes away.
One of these two teams will leave the field as the NFL champion. Both coaches have talked a lot about focus and execution. They want to establish a rhythm on offense early and get rid of some of those butterflies.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. The Super Bowl just moments away as we get set for the opening kickoff. Reed comes in to kick off. Going with the squib kick. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play, and let's check it out.
First down.
The Steelers are called for the penalty on the return. 1st and 10. Owens is lined up on the right. He'll pass on 1st down. Stepping up. Gets rid of it. Picked off. It's intercepted. Saw the single coverage, let it go, but the defense was there to pick it off. After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 41. They'll go from the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. John, across the country, clearly one of the most anticipated days of the year. An unofficial holiday. Super Bowl Sunday. Here we go.
The stakes are big, all right. Your whole season comes down to one game. And that's what's great about the Super Bowl. This is the one game that every guy out there wants to be at his very best.
Comes up to make the play. They don't deviate at all from the last play call as they keep it on the ground. They'll have to get the ball inside the 31 to convert for the 1st down. They line up in the I formation.
Grave, 72.
Looking to run it here. Hood is there for the tackle. They're sort of in field goal range, but it would have to be a long one. It's 4th down and 3 yards to go. They'd be looking at a very long field goal attempt, so they'll go for it here. Throws it. He hits his receiver. The 20. Big hit on the ball carrier.
This is just a great play to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive. I mean, it's 4th down. You got one last shot to do it, and they do it perfectly.
Set 53.
Hand it off to the back. Touchdown, Steelers. Through the middle and into the end zone without a single hand touching it. A very chancy call here, as they'll give up the opportunity for the 1 and instead go for the 2 and make it an 8-point game. Under pressure. They reached him just as he was throwing. Knocked away. They failed to get the 2 points. Big drive for the touchdown here in the Super Bowl. Squib kick short. From the 19. The 30. In the last series, they forced a bad pass and got the interception. So they have 1st and 10 here. The backs are lined up in an I. To carry it. Kordell comes up to make the play. Westbrook has a delayed handoff and gains about 3. 2nd and 6 coming up here. pull him down. Hampton is there on the stop. 3rd and 6. The defense lines up in the nickel. Dropping back. Steps up into the pocket. Ooh, what a collision. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down. He picks up the sack.
He'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. Here's the kick. Fell down this one at the 25-yard line. The Eagles with a 4-man front. The back breaking free. Trot makes the stop. Pickup of 11 on 1st down. It's 1st and 10. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Nothing dazzling there as they call the same running play twice in a row. Ball on their own 34. Ford lines up on the right side. Closing in. They didn't give him time to find a receiver.
In the zone, there's going to be gaps between the defenders, and that's where the ball has to go. But that time, it wasn't there.
Pittsburgh looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. He loses it. The Eagles scoop it up. The 10. The defense comes up with a fumble and a touchdown. John, he was in the perfect place at the right time on that play. A fumble recovery and a touchdown. David Akers can give them the lead with the conversion here. And it's up. The point after is good. Kickoff team lines up. Should be a return here. That one is out of the end zone. That was some kick. 1st and 10. They come out of the nickel. He hands it off. He has room. The 30. The 40. The 40. The 30. Lewis is there on the stop.
I'll tell you, this is pure speed. Look at the acceleration once he gets outside. I don't know how they got him, but it saved a touchdown.
Hand it off to the back. He shakes a defender. Dawkins comes up to make the play. Bettis battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pick. They need to reach the 11-yard line to convert for the 1st down. And they're on the doorstep now, down by less than a field goal with the ball in the red zone. With all day to throw. There he goes, a lot of room to run. And he steps out of bounds at the 9.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a 1st down.
Trotter is there on the stop at the 11-yard line. A very impressive stop by the defense on 1st down and goal.
35.
Steps up into the pocket, gets rid of it, and the catch is made. Ware comes up to make the play.
Watch this hit. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
Trying to sneak it. Lewis is there for the tackle. That was actually designed for the quarterback to run, and that's just what he did. The quarterback is calling them back to the line of scrimmage. After 1 quarter of play, the score is 7-6. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. It's 4th and goal coming up here. Intriguing call here on 4th down as they keep the kicker on the sideline. Touchdown, Steelers. So the coach will keep the kicker on the sidelines and will go for the deuce to make it a 7-point game. It's the pass off, and it's caught. So they get the touchdown, and now the 2. And so they were able to end that long drive with a touchdown. The offensive unit was really in sync out there, running this offense and running it very well.
They took what the defense was giving them, and it worked out well, and they finished strong.
From the 12, the 30. The special teams unit did a real nice job picking up their blocking assignments on that play. Owens lines up on the right side. Going to the air on 1st down. Look at that power. Throws it. Jumps and makes the catch. He's pushed out at 39. Through the air they go, and they finally earn a 1st down. Ball on the 39-yard line. The Steelers come out in a nickel pack. Kordell breaks the play up in the backfield. Took it to the outside, but it leads nowhere.
You know, that didn't work out on that play. But I like what they're trying to do. By running the ball to the outside, they're trying to get the back one-on-one with the cornerback on the outside. If he can find a way to get by him, he could bring it a long way.
To convert for the first, they'll have to get the ball inside the 29-yard line. Owens is on the right of the formation. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. Barrier gets to him just as the ball arrives, and he knocks it loose.
He played that well. You know, it looked like he knew exactly where that route was going.
He's trying to pin them down inside their own 10 on this one. Here's the punt. This one will be down at the 4. Excellent job by the kicking team to down the ball at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, and the punter did his part by placing it exactly where it had to be. He can be a heck of a weapon when he can do things like that.
Pittsburgh goes with a 4-man front. He tucks it away. Brown makes the tackle. Bettis battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
On the play.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. The Eagles with a 4-man front. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. The linebacker comes up to make the tackle.
Loss on the play.
3rd and long. Pittsburgh lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. He takes off with room to run. Stewart dives ahead. They'll down him at the 22.
Right here is how he can hurt you. They get him in a 3rd down situation. But if they can give him a lane to run through, he's going to take it. And right there, he takes it for a big 1st down.
Texas, 35. Set. In and out. Come on. Silver, 72. In and out. Come on.
With the pass, and he makes the grab. Shepard is there for the tackle. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Under a yard to go. Pittsburgh goes with a 4-man front. Breaks free of the defender. Hurst is there on the stop.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks a tackle and he keeps moving forward. I tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Cowboys, 35.
Hand it off to the back. Fumble, loose ball. The Steelers grab the live ball. Ball on their own 38. And this is the 7th play of this drive. 2-minute warning coming up. The Eagles come out in a 4-3. He gets the carry. Dawkins pulls him down. Keeping it on the ground, they chose to run the same exact play, not even a shift in their formation. Ford is lined up on the right. Play action. Rolling right. On the move. He hits his receiver. Considine with the tackle at the 42. They give it to the halfback. Stopped behind the line, loss of a couple. So they're unsuccessful in that attempt to the outside.
And maybe they ought to try and run around the other tackle, because that side of the field didn't give up anything on that one.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3.
Cowboy, 53.
Hand off to the tailback. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Gain of 2 on the play.
3rd down play upcoming. To convert, they have to get it to the 32. Dimebacks in for this play. Hand it off. Lewis brings him down. So short of the first, so let's see if they decide to go for it or attempt a long field goal. 4th and maybe 1. They're going to go for a first down in this situation because the field goal attempt will be a very long one. So the early gamble doesn't pay off for them.
And they'll pay the price now if the other team can do something now that they've stopped them.
Owens is on the left side of the formation. Gets the pass off. Polamalu takes him down at the 42.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Pressure. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. Trying to get him in stride, but overshoots him. We're just about down to 1 minute. The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Setting up play action. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. And it will be an interference call on that play. The only question was the defender or the receiver. Coldclaw didn't let him go for the ball.
Both the defender and the receiver have a right for the ball, but the defender has to at least pretend he's looking for the pass. They'll get called every time.
Just over a minute still to go. They'll pass on first down. Pressure coming with the pass. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again. A little over a minute left. Come out of the nickel. Steps up. Gets rid of it. Picked off. Quarterback was ready to get hit and just threw it up for grabs.
I tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier than that. He was right there. The quarterback makes a bad throw, and he brings it in for an interception.
Tucks it away. Steps up into the pocket. Surveys the field with the throw. Dawkins comes up to make the play. What a play. They pick up 22 on first down. Bettis lines up behind his fullback in the I. Handed off to the back. A lot of space in front of him. Dawkins is the guy who's there to bring him down. And the ball carrier was brought down by the safety. They have to get to the 47 to convert for the first down. Pittsburgh using 3 linebackers. Nice play fake. Throws it. Comes down with it. Touchdown, Steelers.
You want to see a heck of a throw? Watch this one. He lets it go and slings it about halfway down the field and hits his man for the score. We talked about throwing a good deep ball, and that's exactly what we're talking about.
Texas, 28. Set.
Rolling right. Under pressure. A lot of running room, and there he goes. And it turns out to be a great decision as they convert for the 2. The kickoff team lines up. Squib kick. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed a touchdown. So they have 1st and 10 here. Pittsburgh lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Plenty of time. Gets the pass off. Mays was deep down the field, but couldn't haul it in.
The defense should be looking for a pass, even if they have a few timeouts. The run doesn't seem like a smart call because they should be trying to get in within range of a touchdown right now, which means a pass would do the trick.
Play action. Rolls left. Throwing. He finds his man. Where is there on the stop? Good hookup. Looking over the middle, but completing it to the right for a 1st down. Ball on the 13-yard line. The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Closing in. There he goes. Bullwhip with the stop. Pittsburgh will call a timeout here.
Watch. Now, the key to this 1st down is the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time it got him a 1st down.
And the quarterback has a lot of room to run. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Watch here. They gave him just enough of a gap to run through, and he took it in for the score.
Dropping back. Steps up into the pocket. Pressure. Rolling right. He'll keep it. The conversion is good. So they were able to use their great field position and drive the short distance to get into the end zone.
Whether it's your special teams or defense that sets you up with great field position, your job as an offense is to take advantage of it. And they did it right there.
Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play, and let's check it out.
1st down.
The Steelers are called for the penalty on the return. And this should be the last play of the half. Owens lines up on the right side. Gets rid of it. Barrett is there on the stop. At the end of 2, the score is 30-7. Both teams have lined up, and we're set for the 2nd half kickoff. They'll return this one from the 6-yard line. The Steelers look terrific on both sides of the ball in the 1st half. So they have 1st and 10 here. The Eagles with a 4-man front. Gives the ball off. Simon records the stop at the 22-yard line. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up here. On the call. Brown comes up to make the play. Going to the same call back-to-back. They earn a fresh set of downs. Ball on their own 33. Bettis, the deep back. It off. Bullwhip stops the play in the backfield. The defense eats the play up.
Well, you know what they say, the quickest way to the end zone is straight ahead. Going to the outside isn't always the best way to pick up yardage. Running the ball right at the defense can be very effective strategy.
Ford is lined up on the right. He has time. With the throw. Trot with the stop. He caught the pass but didn't go anywhere.
Nope, they were on him like glue.
Fifth play of this drive.
A little over 4 to go.
Stewart stops the clock there. And this is the fifth play of this drive.
About 4 to go.
Ford is on the right of the formation. Pressure coming. Rolls out to his left. What a tackle from behind. McDougal breaks the play up in the backfield. A conservative play call there as they stay on the ground but come up well short due to a fine stop by the defensive end. And rather than punt, they're going to let the offense have a shot at this fourth down. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Shepard comes up to make the play.
Watch how they get it done when the pressure's on. It's fourth down. They just call a great play, and he puts the ball right where it needs to be to pick up that first down.
Hand off to the tailback. Bullwick is there on the stop. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
The Eagles come out in a dime package. Under pressure, throwing. Incomplete pass.
Everyone gets a little antsy when they know they're playing in the Super Bowl. I think that's what happened on that play. He just overthrew him.
Dropping back with the throw. This pass is incomplete. He really hammered him to force the incompletion.
Yep, he hit him the way you're supposed to hit him.
It appears they're going to go for it, and here's how they've done so far. Well, they're not quite in field goal range, so they'll just keep the offense out there and try to convert on fourth down. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. This one falls incomplete, so they turn the ball over.
Well, I guess they don't mind gambling with this lead, huh?
Owens is lined up on the right. Brown in motion. They'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage. Owens lines up on the right side. McNabb with a man in motion. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Drops the interception. Johnny's able to tip it away again. Owens is on the right of the formation. Throwing. Goes up, makes the catch. Bell comes up to make the play. Back breaks free. Breaks free of the defender. Barry is there on the stop. They had a tough time bringing him down, but finally do before he gets to the marker. Come out in the nickel. Drops back. Stepping up. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. He'll feel that one tomorrow. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain. Sixth play of this drive. The Steelers come out in a nickel package. It off. The defender brings him down at the 25-yard line. Buckle rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Seventh play of this drive. 5 yards to go. Owens lines up on the right side. Pressure. Steps up. Whew. What a collision. No chance to get it off as they close on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Dropping back. Throwing. And he lets it slip out of his grasp.
Here you are in the big show, and you're dropping passes. He's got to come up with that one.
So this will be a 48-yard attempt from the 38-yard line. The kick is up. The kick sails through the uprights.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. You can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
They pick up 3 points on the drive, but they can't be happy with that third down play.
Now, I'm not sure they aren't. What separates good teams from playoff teams is the ability to execute in the red zone. And execute is the key word here. If you don't do it to them, then they can do it to you. With this kind of lead, some players might want to put it in cruise control. They better watch out, though. They haven't won this one quite yet.
They've been solid running the ball on first down, John.
Yeah, when you gain 5 yards or more, it sets you up in good second and third situation.
1 yard gain on that play. It's second down and 8 to go. Jerome in the backfield. Tucks it away. Dawkins with the tackle. Good-looking run there.
They caught the defense coming up the field in a blitz that time. By the time they saw it was a run, the back was already in the secondary picking up a first down.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. They'll bring him down at the 41.
The defense just seems to be out of position every time they give them the ball.
Ball on their own 41. Pittsburgh using 3 linebackers. So at the end of the third quarter, the score is 30-10. Philadelphia is going to need a huge fourth quarter if they expect to win this one. Ball on their own 41. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Trot comes up to make the play. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Pittsburgh goes with a 4-man front.
28.
They give it to the halfback. He goes down at the 46-yard line. Bettis picks up some tough yards on the ground, and it's enough for a first down. That's his second on this drive. Ford lines up on the left side.
Gray, 28.
Looking to run it here. Nice play fake. Rolls out to his left. Throwing it away. It'll be second down if they fail to hook up on that one. And this is the 7th play of this drive. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. On the carry. Breaks the tackle. Dawkins records the stop.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
Cowboys, 72.
It off to the back. The 30. Missed tackle. Semino is there on the stop. 9th play of this drive. They're in the red zone. big, big lead, and they're on the move again inside the 20.
Texas 35.
He tucks it away. Trot is there for the tackle. 5-yard gain.
5-yard gain on the play.
10th play of this drive.
5 yards to go.
They line up in the I formation. Receives the handoff. Kurtz is there on the stop. Good tackle by the defensive end. He sliced his way. Pittsburgh lines up in a 4-3. Gives the ball off. McDougal breaks the play up in the backfield. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. I thought we'd see the field goal unit here, but they're going to go for it. With the pass, touchdown, Steelers.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
Steps up into the pocket. All kinds of time. Keeps it. Great call there. The two-point conversion is good. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
They did everything they had to on that one. The end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
First down.
The Steelers get called for the infraction, so that'll set them back to start the drive. 2-minute warning coming up. Owens lines up on the right side. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. Good gain on the pass play. Second and short upcoming.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on first down.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Bell with the tackle.
First down may be where they try something towards the end zone, since they'll have 3 more downs to work with after that.
Throwing. And he hits his target. Townsend brings him down at the 33-yard line.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Steps up, throws it. Incomplete pass.
The defense should focus on keeping the receiver from getting to the sideline, because as soon as he catches the ball, that's where he's going to want to go with it.
Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back, under pressure, stepping up. What an impact. He's trying to hurry them back to the line. Gets rid of it. It's going the other way. Maybe thinking it was open when it wasn't. He throws a pick. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Pittsburgh lines up in a 4-3. Looking for room. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. It's second down and a long way to go. Pittsburgh comes out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Bullwick is there for the tackle. Parker was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage. Just over a minute still to go. Pittsburgh comes out in the quarter defense. Rolling right. A lot of running room, and there he goes. Philadelphia will call a timeout here. Unable to sustain the drive and run out the clock, they'll have to punt. Fourth and 6. And here's how they've done so far on fourth down. So the punting unit stays on the sideline. They're going to take a shot here on fourth down. Good protection. Unleashes the deep ball. It's caught. Lewis comes up to make the play. Just a beautiful play call that went a long way.
You can say that again. I'd really like to watch these guys play. Big gainers like that can happen just about any time they drop back to pass.
They'll pass on first down. Hit as he throws. Broken up. Foregoing the run as they throw here in the fourth quarter, despite the fact they're leading.
Incomplete passes are never going to put a team away for you. You got to trust your running game to keep the chains moving when you have the lead late in the game.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. The 10. Touchdown, Steelers. And that touchdown run gives them a lot more breathing room here in the fourth. They line up to go for 2.
Ray, 72.
Drops back with the pass. And this pass is completed.
The two-point conversion is good.
Just what they were looking for, John. Good play calling there. Key drive, touchdown.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
The 20. Their defense looking for a second straight interception. Time is running out. They'll have to keep the ball in the air. Owens is on the right of the formation. Steps up, wrapped up, and brought down.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Closing in, gets the pass off. He was tipped. He was there, but the pass slipped out of his hands.
The coaching staff thinks that he has some of the best hands in the team. Kind of surprising to see him drop a pass like that.
Westbrook, the lone back. Steps up, unleashes the deep ball. Almost picked off. The little lob doesn't find its intended target.
Unless you're wanting to pad stats, they should punt here.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch. Kordell dives ahead. So this could be the last play of the game. Stewart out of the gun.
Cowboy, 35.
Going to the air on first down. Surveys the field, looking for the long completion down the left side. Almost intercepted. And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is
Pittsburgh 46, Philadelphia 10.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.